Welcome to Build Your Legacy. Today we're going to be kicking things off with our coaches interviews. Today I have head commissioner here, Brandon Morgan. Him and I have built this thing for literally the last year or two. I'm kind of getting everything ready for the next 3 weeks. We're going to be starting the coaches interview series now. I mean, he's the first one, obviously, for you guys to get to know him more. But moving over from Madden to college, as a Division I football coach that you're going to be in the next 3 weeks, what do you feel like sets you apart from other coaches?
Yeah, I'm very competitive. Everybody that's been with us, they know from Madden, they know I won Super Bowls, multiple Super Bowls. So that perspective already, they know I'll be able to compete from that standpoint. But college football is a different landscape. I'm very well good at recruiting at a high level, so I know that'll help me out as well.
Okay. So talking about recruiting, obviously, um, it's far different from Madden with free agency. Obviously, recruiting happens every year. So when you look at a job offer to take, and obviously if recruiting is something that's in your mind, what are some things that you look for when you're choosing a school that you want to coach?
Yeah, so there's two states that I'm mainly looking at for the pipeline reasons, and that's Florida and Texas. I know those two states, they produce a lot of talent. And at whatever school I go to, I know that I'll be able to get some Texas or Florida kids, depending on what state I go to.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think a lot of people are going to be in the same wavelength as you. I am as well. I want to get a school that is going to benefit me recruiting wise. I think if you go to a school in Nevada, it's going to be harder to recruit than a team in Florida when you have all those kind of talented kids around you. So I definitely get that. And talking about prospective schools that you would like to go to, um, without giving anything away, obviously, is there anybody that you have in mind? I know you have like the 12th or 11th pick, so you don't want to give too much away. But is there anybody you have in mind short term wise immediately when we start? And is there a team that you're looking for? Like, yeah, I want that team at the end when it's all said and done.
Yeah, short term wise, I'm just going to use Texas for an example. Short term, I want Texas State. I want to get there and prove my worth, get everybody to know who I am. The people that don't know me, build up, try to recruit at a high level. But my end goal is probably TCU or Texas Tech. I want to put those boys on the map for sure.
Okay, so you're like I know we talked obviously outside of the camera and video, but you're a Big 12 guy. I think we talked about that as well. You want to stay in the Big 12. Obviously, everybody sees the gear you have on. You're from Alabama. You're an Alabama fan. Is that a team that you aren't interested in coaching or?
I'm not interested in coaching Alabama in this league, but I do want to. If that happens, I won't turn the job down, obviously. But my
Yeah.
goal is to get Texas Tech or TCU, somebody in the Big 12, and just probably try to win a championship in the Big 12 and make my name out there in the Big 12.
Okay, and then obviously we talked a little bit about the Texas schools and Texas State and the lower ones and the upper ones. What are some of your short term goals as at a Texas State or immediately, and then what are some of your long term goals in the league?
So when I get to the lower school, I want to make a bowl game. I want to show that I can recruit, depending on what school I'm at. Don't matter if it's a lower school or not. I want to show them that I can recruit and get those top players regardless of what the prestige of that school is.
Mhm.
And then I want to go out and try and knock off some of the big teams, show that I am a good coach and I can win at those big games.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think that's everybody's goal is to like knock off a big school. We obviously have like the Discord channels and stuff like that, which is going to be fun to kind of keep track of history and stuff like that. Um, once you or when we talk about whatever school you get to, obviously you said recruiting is a big deal for you, and I mean this. I don't know if this wouldn't really be a dumb question because I feel like a lot of people are going to give the same answer, but when you look at what do you pride yourself on, offense, defense? Obviously, a lot of people are going to say a mixture of both, but when you look at how do you feel like you're going to win games, is it going to be your stifling defense or is it going to be your overpowering offense?
No, I'm definitely an offensive minded guy. I like to spread the ball out. I like players that are very fast and speed. That's
Okay.
definitely the way that I like to build my program. I want everybody on my team to be very fast, up tempo.
Yeah, obviously, college football is more of a faster paced game. Obviously, no huddle is going to play a big factor. I mean, I think it's going to be pretty fun to see the different types of styles and stuff like that all of us have. I mean, I'm gonna do a plethora of these coach interviews, and I'm hoping I get different answers every time. So we'll just have to see. But my second to last question here, and this is kind of a weird one, obviously, because you're not going to know until you're in that situation. But let's say that you get to a let's say you're at Texas State, you succeed greatly there, and then you go to a team like TCU, which is what you considered a dream job of yours, and your first you're supposed to go 9-3, and you may start off 1-2. How are you going to kind of let the outside noise and the critics not get to you when you're trying to continue to kind of build your worth as a coach, like you said?
Yeah, you just got to take a step back, realize the situation that you're in, build from it, And that's the main thing you can do. Just take it one game at a time and just build from what you did good and what you did bad and try to progress moving forward.
No, for sure. And then lastly, what is your vision of the legacy that you want to have in BYU? Obviously, we started this together. I'm with a few other guys that we're going to get in here as well for their coaching interviews. But what's the legacy you want to kind of last in here? Obviously, we want this league to be amazing, but just speaking from your coaching, not obviously, we all know that you want the league to succeed. You want the league to be healthy, but for your coaching legacy, when it's all said and done, how do you want other people to view you as a coach and the programs you built?
Hey, I'm chasing the GOAT, Nick Saban. I'm trying to motherfuckers gonna know who I am.
Oh,
I'm
that's
trying
crazy.
to I'm trying to win national championships.
No,
I'm
I
chasing
respect
Nick
it.
Saban.
No, I respect it. I think that's everybody's goal. So it's going to be fun, obviously. Everybody show some love to the head commissioner down below in the comment section. If there's any questions you guys have for him, drop it down below. He has access to this channel as well, so he'll answer those questions. But I appreciate you coming on. We'll see you after you pick your team, man.
All right, no problem.